Hi there, this is Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com, where we talk about how to understand the game of money and play it well. For those who've been following this video series, thank you very much. Welcome back. You know what it's all about, wealth creation in action. For those who haven't, who are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And this is about wealth creation in action. It's a daily process over a period of many, many days, and having your mind in the game every day. Now, I started investing a year ago. So this is about updating an investment portfolio. So that was started a year ago in May 2020. And I didn't actually start investing it, updating it, or should I say tracking it or documenting it until this year. When I started last year, I didn't start with the intention of documenting it, but I decided to start doing so because it could make a very important case study going forward. So from February 2021, I started documenting it, the ups and downs of the market, and how the portfolio was expanding and contracting, and on a continuous basis. And that's what I've been doing. I also started videoing my documentation. So before I continue, I'm going to do the disclaimer. I forgot about that. Let's put the stopwatch on so I don't go too long. So, disclaimer, I'm not a financial planner or financial advisor. So do your own due diligence. I'm not an accountant or CPA, so do your own research and due diligence. And so don't take anything I'm saying as financial advice. It's just my own experience, things I'm learning along the way. Also understand that all investments are risky, or do carry a degree of risks. A degree of risk. It's a bit hard in here. So do not invest more than you can afford to lose. Right, so with that said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sharing my screen and then update today's figures. And then just talk about, I always talk about a couple of things after I've finished updating my figures. Sometimes it's about mindset, sometimes it's about the industry, sometimes it's about strategy. We'll see what I talk about this time. So let's share my screen. And here's the spreadsheet I've been updating. It started from February 2021. And you can see it's got red and green. There's three columns. The altcoin column, which I'll explain in a minute, the Bitcoin column and the total column. And what's happened is here is that when it's in green, that's when it's gone forward on the previous day, as you see, and sometimes we get many days when we go forward on the previous day. And when it's on red, it's when it goes backwards on the previous day. So we got, forwards, backwards 2 days, forwards 2 days, and backwards 3 days, and forward and backward, and so on and so forth. Then we have it settles down, then we have a nice run, then we come back again. And that's just the way the market goes, and that's just what you have to get used to, what we sign up for, should I say. So here we are at the 16th of June, not 16th, 17th of June. 16th was the previous day. And I get my figures from this page here, this asset summary page. Figures coming from a live feed into an asset group, live feed that's updated every 10 minutes, into an asset group, and then the summary page is here. So what we have in this portfolio, the final figures, it consists of one Bitcoin and an assortment of alternative coins apart from Bitcoin. So alternative Bitcoin, alternative coins, we call them altcoins for short. And so that's the total of this portfolio, and this is in dollars. And the one on the right hand side is the same portfolio, but it's just in pounds sterling or Great British Pound, GBP. So at the moment, one Bitcoin is $38,726 or 28,033 pounds. So I'm going to take this figure here, which is 136.7975. I've got it right. 136.79.35. That's correct. Of 75. 75. Right, so today the time here is a little bit. So this is down on yesterday, so it was staying in the red. That's okay. Down 390 and 11 cents on yesterday, and the final figure is 169,406. 169,406.06. 169,406.06. Got that right. 169,406.06. Yeah. So that is down a little bit on yesterday as well. And so let's see, is it Bitcoin's fault? Yeah, Bitcoin's down a little bit as well, $43. So yeah, the total portfolio is $433.62 down on the previous day, and that's that. So I bold out, but make sure I save that. Okay, so that's what I've done, and that's what I tend to do on a daily basis, just track the figures. But like I said, when I talk about different things, I mean, yesterday I talked about personal development. Today I'm talking about just the way in which society is adopting cryptocurrency, should I say? And I'm actually going to read a bit from an article, but I was looking in a newspaper, a business newspaper, and it said that about 1% of people over 65 use Bitcoin, and 18% of those who are 18 to 35 use Bitcoin. So invest in cryptocurrencies. So it's kind of interesting that the younger generation are everything's just to be expected, are catching on to it much quicker. Let me just share an article I was looking at. So this article is from Cullen Business News. Most people view crypto assets as a mainstream investment rather than a gamble, says UK Watchdog. So I guess it says more people see crypto as a mainstream investment than a gamble, as ownership of Bitcoin and similar cryptocurrencies have risen to 2.5 million adults in Britain. So this is about the UK this year. The Financial Conduct Authority, this is our regulated watchdog body over here. Like you have the FCA or FDA over there, you've got the Financial Conduct Authority, SEC, I think you've got, whatever you've got over there in the States. Anyway, this is our equivalent. They said on Thursday. So regulators have repeatedly warned consumers about the speculative nature of largely unregulated crypto assets, with Bitcoin hitting a high of 64,899 in April, before a sharp drop left trading around 39,000. No, so I'm skimming through the article. Most people increasingly see crypto assets as a potential investment, even though the level of understanding of the sector is declining, the FCA said in a fourth study into crypto asset ownership. The number of UK adults owning crypto assets has risen quickly from 1.9 million to 2020. The FCA said, adding that the number of people who view them as a gamble fell to 38% from 47% over the same period, which is quite interesting. So less people find them as a gamble. The average holding has risen to £300, which is about $419, from £260. So people are holding more of it, reflecting price rises, while ownership remains skewed to professional men over 35 years old. So there are more people on that bracket that own it. Enthusiasm is growing. Over half with over half crypto holders saying they have had a positive experience so far, and they're likely to buy more, the FCA said. So that's interesting, you know. So as it says, Sheldon Mills, that's probably works for the FCA Executive Director for Consumer and Competition, said it's important for consumers to understand that these assets are largely unregulated. Yes, they are. If consumers invest in these type of products, they should be prepared to lose all their money, Mills said in a statement. So they like to give out that warning to frighten off the, you know, the faint-hearted, so to speak. The latest survey also looked at stablecoins like Facebook's Facebook coin for the first time. So, but stablecoins aren't really, you know, stablecoins seek to avoid volatility being tied to an asset such as a currency like the pound or dollar. So stablecoins aren't really an investment, so to speak. They're just for holding your money. Ownership of stablecoins is much lower with 87% of crypto assets. Users saying none of the cryptocurrencies they bought were stablecoin, because you're not going to make any gains with stablecoins. But it's just interesting that less people view it as, more people view it as mainstream, or shall we say, less people view it as a gamble. So more people are viewing it as an investment, which is quite interesting. So yeah, those who used to view it as a gamble, it fell from 38 to 47%. So that's interesting, you know, because people are realizing. I was reading in a newspaper. This was actually a physical newspaper, that, you know, wealth managers are also trying to some wealth managers and financial advisors are offering cryptocurrencies to their clients. Some are not, because they're very overcautious. Those are, you know, it's quite interesting in the same industry. You've got financial advisors. Some are pro crypto, some are not, which is quite interesting. But there you go. But basically, what it's saying is that, you know, the adoption is growing, but we're very, very, very early, very early. This is, you know, just 2021. You wait till we get to 2028, 2029, 2030. You know, that time we'll probably see 90% adoption, and 90% of people will be using it in their everyday lives, and if not more. And you know, those who would be very wealthy from it are those who have got in early in this kind of time, 2020, 2021, 2022, got in, you know, they're the ones who would have made the most money from it. But if you're in and working with cryptocurrency, well done, congratulations. If you're not, why not? And you know, what I would encourage you to do is to take our basic training on getting involved with cryptocurrency, but also getting the right mindset. In fact, I better show you, because the mindset is most important. I will show you where you can get hold of that. Let's share my screen again. If you go to this website, IamWealthyandRich.com, how to understand the game of money and play it well. You scroll down to this form on the right hand side. Forget about these videos for now, just concentrate on this form here. Get your millionaire mindset and investment strategy free. Put your name and email address in there, I'll send it to you straight away. Start working on your mindset to get that millionaire mindset, and then, because that's the way you get the best out of cryptocurrency, and then go through the basic investment strategy so that you can get your finances in order. And then when you've done that, then contact us. By that time you should have our email address. Contact us to get on one of our free webinars so you can learn about our altcoin strategy. That's where the real money is made. So you can see where majority of the money I invest is in altcoins. I don't invest the majority of my money in Bitcoin. There's a reason. Okay, so you want to find out why and what altcoins, because not all altcoins are not equal. Understand that. So you know, contact us about that once you've gone through. Make sure you've gone through this first. Go through this first, and then email us and get you on a free webinar to find out more about the altcoin strategy. Okay, so with that, I want to thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button if you haven't done that on this video. Like it, share it, so that YouTube can spread it around a lot more. I want to thank you very much for your time, for listening to me today, to listen to this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a wonderful and fantastic day. Bye.